Like,
Yeah.
hey, but
So we're gonna be on TikTok?
you don't know how to kill people.
What happened? You alright? Y'all started tripping. What happened? That's a nice
We're
bite.
gonna be on TikTok.
When we publish it,
How
when
long?
we edit it and stuff like that, you'll see it. You'll see it. I get a kick out of talking to young people because this is where I want change to happen in our community.
Yeah.
That's great.
A lot of guns, a lot of terrorism, a lot of gun shootings, a lot of that.
Shooting
I
here
tried
the
to
other
stay away
day.
from
Yeah, a lot of drugs, a lot
Wait,
of
did you
violence.
say there was a shooting?
There was a shooting here like last week.
That's I
Here?
heard something about that.
This
yeah.
part?
The basketball court.
It's
See what I
this
mean?
This part is
It was like
bad.
full of
This
kids
part-
too.
Well, yeah, because you have the middle school and you have the high school, and then this is,
Yeah,
I mean, back in my day, when I went to Northeast High School, a few of the kids got raided by SWAT around the corner from right there on 16th Street and 62nd Avenue. SWAT raided it.
What are they
So,
doing?
So like nowadays, I'm not surprised that there's shootings right in the park.
Yeah, there's been a lot of I mean, it's gotten better actually. The past 2 years got way better, I think. But
Yeah.
like 2 years ago, it was cars being stolen, shootings, fighting. A lot of
Joyrides. They steal the cars for joyrides.
Yeah. And that was,
That's why y'all
that was
roll deep.
hard.
Y'all in a big group, right?
I don't
No?
know them, but
No, we know each other.
I know them.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. It's just
He's
all right.
he's a plug.
Kids.
He's the plug. He's the plug.
He's the plug. Bro, watch out. Undercovers might be watching.
Oh yeah. You might be undercover.
Y'all have a good one. We have to run back to the monastery.
You guys
Hey,
have
do you guys-
Melon?
Sometimes we
I was gonna say, do you guys have any tips on how to clear your mind?
Can you do do some tricks?
That would be a question
That's
for
Shaolin monk.
Hell
We're not
no.
Shaolin monk.
Katana?
Why do you guys use your hair buzz? Where are you buying?
We've given up everything
Give me
to
the
become
mic,
monks because this color actually means death. You see the trees?
Yeah.
When the leaves fall from the trees, it's dead.
Yeah.
And we've given up everything. We can't have sex. We can't have worldly things, gold, silver, money. Less is more in Buddhism. The less you have in Buddhism, the happier you are. You know, just like
I think
iPhones and stuff like that. If you think about it, they all want the next thing. We all want the next thing.
Bye, dude.
You know, a new female because the old one's boring. And the next iPhone because this one don't take great pictures.
You guys got the next iPhone too, huh?
That's made possible by people who donate so that I can teach. But we own nothing, we want nothing.
What do you mean? So you guys own houses? Or?
No, we travel from monastery to monastery to teach. But monks belong in the forest.
So what do you guys eat?
What people give us. There's an alms bowl that we carry in the morning, and whatever people give us in the alms bowl, we survive off of that.
So what
Anything?
happens if
You
they
guys
don't
eat
give you
anything?
anything?
We don't have any preference. But look at your own preference and how much peace it costs you when you're like, I ain't got my mac and cheese, bro. I ain't got no rice, I got
So
no
what
chicken.
happens if like you don't get any?
Guess you don't eat, huh?
Better figure it out.
You guys are allowed to like you guys eat at like Chick-fil-A.
Only when people offer. We can't just make up our own choice. It's against the rule. We have 227 rules to follow.
So my teacher, my English teacher, he's studied a little bit of Buddhism, and he's the one who, like told me something about it. And he told me that he got into this little sort of, it was bad because he got out of it, but it was sort of this phase where he was studying Buddhism so much that he wanted to get rid of all desire. And he
Yeah.
said something along the lines of, you get rid of everything, you give up everything, you let go in a way.
Yeah.
You get rid of all your desire. And he said like he got into this like 2 week stage where he was just sort of like kept to himself because all of his he wanted to get rid of everything he desired. He didn't want anything, and it made him like I sort of helped him snap out of it. 'Cause it was like sometimes you gotta be able to accept the fact that you have desire. We are human.
It's
so-
the middle way. The Buddha taught not too extreme of something. If you want
Yeah.
all the time, it costs you peace. And then too lazy also costs you peace. Laying in bed all day, not too
Yeah.
extreme of too
where
much
do you guys
sex,
live?
too much. Huh?
Where do you guys live?
At a monastery.
How many like?
Wait, do you guys travel
7
in
of
America
us.
or all around the world?
Right now, just around Florida.
Just around Florida.
But I've been to Cambodia, I've been to Thailand, I've been to Vietnam. Vietnam's where I'm from.
So what about like who pays for your gas?
Donors, people who donate. They donate money. Yeah, we survive off donations. Yeah.
Huh.
This is the only holy order that doesn't charge money for not even funerals.
So if I went to your monastery, like say if I went with you, you would just take me in and teach me some things.
Yeah. That's what the Buddha wanted us to do.
Yeah.
That's what I did with him. This is
What's your
Novice Lee.
name?
He's recently ordained.
Obviously.
Lee?
Novice Lee.
Novice Lee. Okay. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
He's new, so he's under my supervision and counsel.
So how long have you been?
8 years, couple months.
I believe he had a question for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask, like, do you guys have any like tips and methods, or what's like the Buddhism method to like clearing your mind or being able to analyze why you think certain thoughts, and like being able to analyze your thought patterns and basically like your subconscious like needs and desires. Like, how do you guys like really like?
So the first thing I teach is cognitive behavioral therapy before you get into Buddhism and analyzing the mind. Because us explaining things from the East, it's really difficult for Westerners to understand. I have a psychology background, so you would look up CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. It's all on my thingy, but it helps you because you think the way how you feel the way how you think, that leads to the behavior. That's the first thing. Once you understand that, then you study Buddhism, it's easier. And then we use meditation to calm your mind down. Right.
So
Okay, so you study psychology. Okay, and wait, what was your question? Your question was like, how do you
How to
train-
analyze thought patterns and habits.
Okay, so if I were to tell you, I have this issue, right? Say, this girl. I've been stressing over this girl. I like her, but I don't think she likes me. This, that. What would you say to that?
You're attached to her. You have to understand the root cause of that attachment. And it goes back when you were little, how your parents loved you. If they didn't love you right, you fell into one of the 4 in attachment theory by Mary Ainsworth. Insecure attachment, ambivalent attachment, anxious attachment. So that attachment
that-
is root cause, yeah.
Yeah.
So then you look happiness outside of you, and you're like, wait, I think she can fulfill my needs. Because then when you get out there, you realize, wait a minute, I think she can, but right now she's tripping, and the stress is not worth the happiness that I thought I got myself into.
You guys have any kids?
you're like using her as like, oh, she plays a role.
Attachment.
Like, it's not necessarily the
You guys
person
can't
that
have
you
them?
like. It's like
I
what
don't
they
wanna
do
have
for you
any.
that you like.
Yeah,
And
I
in
think-
reality, that
35.
person's interchangeable because you have a deeper
No.
issue.
Yeah, I think
Because they're cute till
it's
they're
sort of
grown.
that. It's almost like people have
They're cute till they're grown.
that attachment to people, but it's almost like they don't really like them. They like an idea of them.
Block switch.
It's,
They
they're
stop
not
playing block
really attached to them per se. It's just this idea that they could be something
No.
that could fulfill their needs in a way, but in reality they can't, which is a sad
You guys
truth.
ever
But
do drugs?
sooner or later we gotta accept it. So.
Yeah, it's the
Your mind's
scary
already
part,
tripping
bro.
without it.
It's scary. Being with
You know,
somebody you don't
look
know if they
within.
like you or
Mine's
if
already
you're still
tripping without it. You use
Yeah,
drugs.
and
Oh,
it sucks,
no.
but it's like I guess these guys got it
No.
out, huh?
That's what you got in your
Get rid of
bag?
the desire.
It's definitely like opens your eyes. You're able to see things how they really are. Like, if you're actually able to realize why you're
Scare our
having
own
certain
minds.
thoughts you have, it makes you like see the world a lot more clearly.
Yeah, I've tried to over the
Let 'em
past
beat us up, 'cause
like
that's our
5-6
karma.
months. I've tried to analyze
our karma.
my
It was
thoughts.
meant to
and I
be.
sat in like
Got beat up.
isolation for like 3 of those months.
What they
and
do
just
to us is their karma. What we do
sat
to them
and
is our
just
karma.
listened to my own
We're not
thoughts. I
like that.
barely spoke to anyone, and it actually helped me a lot.
So that's
It's
Yeah,
weird.
How do you
It
guys
helped
feel
a
about
lot.
Okay, that's what I've been doing like the past 2
Car.
years or say.
It's
That was, like,
amazing. It's strange.
Oh, no.
I
'cause-
was going crazy for a little bit.
and
Like,
people get so scared of it, and I think that's why they end up falling into that like
No,
cycle of
shamans-
depression because they get so
Different.
attached to this
Different
loneliness,
religion,
but at the same
different
time,
practice.
that could be good.
and a lot of people just shut it out. Their body like naturally
Yeah.
makes you not want to sit down and think because you're like, this is uncomfortable. Because eventually that shit's gonna come out of your brain. You're gonna be like, oh, like it's in there. You know the reason, but you hide it and you like, shelter it away because it's hard to do.
You don't have to deal with a lot of mess he made himself. I hope so.
Not comfortable. That's why they do it, and they're different than us.
That's
So anyway,
awesome.
so check out the link tree. All of my teachings, podcasts are all on there. You have any questions, you just shoot me a text on
What are your guys'
Facebook.
One more question. What are your guys' thoughts about Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate.
Andrew. I don't know. A lot of people are after him right now. So my job is to not to be like him, so people are not after me.
Well, actually, I gotta go.
What are your
Another
guys'
question. I'm sorry we're keeping you so long.
Sure.
What do you think about Socrates?
Good philosophers. And in Buddhism, there's 2 degrees that you can get. One of them is, master's or PhD in philosophy, or in Buddhist studies. So you choose one of the 2, and it'll serve you well in life.
What
You should
about-
study Stoicism, Socrates,
Yeah.
all of them, all the great philosophers. Greek,
Plato,
Plato, Aristotle.
I love that.
You connect that with Buddhism, they're like brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts about warrants? Like warrants.
Warrants?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, don't get any. Because you're gonna be sleeping with one eye open when the you're gonna be sleeping with one eye open when the police knock on the door at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Enjoy this, right? Don't worry about drugs or
One last
warrants.
question. You like my hair? You like my hair?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
neat. It's kind of like us. Kind of like us, but a little longer. Take care, y'all. Be peaceful.
You guys should go over there.
We already did.
Did they want to talk?
No. I don't think they know we know English.